In the documentary Dreamworlds, Sut Jolly provides a critical analysis of common, highly sexual tropes used within the realm of music videos. When tasked with updating Jolly's initial analysis with recent videos, it became clear that not much has changed within the dream world. Female artists are still forced to portray themselves in a highly sexualized manner, and the visual techniques used are still thoroughly rooted in the objectification of women's bodies.
Aspiring and solidified female artists understand that controversial and thoroughly sexualized music videos help sell albums. This is certainly a trend that has not changed drastically since Dreamworlds was created. Pop stars such as Beyoncé, Iggy Azalea, and Rihanna continue to portray a sexual ideal that caters to either the men within the video or the omnipresent male gaze of the camera. They undress, touch themselves, and stare invitingly at the camera, all tropes originally cited by Jolly in Dreamworlds. One of the most buzzed about music videos of 2014, Anaconda by Nicki Minaj, is a clear example of this self-sexualization of female artists. The behinds of Minaj and a group of female dancers are the main emphasis of both the lyrical and visual content of the video. Minaj also uses the sex appeal of the video to sell actual products, such as Beats speakers and Minaj's own Mixed Moscato drink. This infiltration of corporate capitalism into the fantasy is a trend referenced by Stephen Seidman in our textbook, The Social Construction of Sexuality, when discussing the Marxist social theory of sexuality. However, Anaconda also contains examples of the subversion of the male fantasy seemingly being portrayed. Minaj is shown in the kitchen with a banana, a phallic object, which instead of seductively eating, she cuts in half and tosses over her shoulder with a distinct look of disgust. She also performs a lap dance for fellow artist Drake, which she ends abruptly when he attempts to touch her, slapping his hand away and walking out of view. While Minaj makes sexual performance the emphasis of the video, she also reminds the audience and the men within it that she ultimately calls the shots about her sexual boundaries within this fantasy world.
One of the more subtle aspects of music videos that Jolly dissects within Dreamworlds are the actual visual techniques, angles, and framing used that further objectify and sexualize the women within them. Although Taylor Swift is known for her very clean image, her newest music video for the song Style is a great example of these visual techniques in action. Unlike her male counterpart in the video, Swift rarely breaks eye contact with the camera, inviting and asking for the gaze of the camera and audience. Throughout the video, she is repeatedly used as a canvas, a type of objectification referenced by Carolyn Heldman in her sex object test. Swift's body and face are used as screens onto which various scenes and even her lover's face are projected. Another example of visual techniques used within recent videos is Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson, featuring Bruno Mars. Although women are largely absent from the video, their only appearances show them from the neck down. The video opens with the camera panning over the body of a woman walking down the street, stopping short of showing her face before she exits from the camera's view. 3 more headless women parade past Mars while he and his dancers look on and catcall, the camera reducing these women to their legs and torsos. Heldman also notes this reduction of a woman to her sexualized body parts as a red flag in her sex object test.
While there definitely have been some strides in the representation of both men and women and the messages portrayed in modern music videos, our examination of the current musical landscape shows that there is still a long way to go. For the majority of mainstream artists, it is clear that the dream world of male fantasy and sexual objectification is still alive and well.